Good afternoon from AlphaCars. My name is Tom, coming to you from our Northampton location, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 2015 Triumph Tiger Explorer XC. This Triumph Tiger is showing just over 25,000 original miles. If you would like to see a high-resolution, detailed photo set, please reference the listing at alphacars.com. But today we're going to take a quick tour around the motorcycle, as well as showing you some of its more interesting features, and giving you a basic overview of the Triumph Tiger Explorer XC. This is a really appealing option for somebody looking to do a lot of grand tour riding while still having the capability of having a little bit of fun off-road. As you can see from these tires, which have tons of life remaining, especially in the rear, slightly less, but still a fair amount in the front. It certainly is off-road capable, especially with that 19-inch wheel. It's going to roll over obstacles a bit easier up here at the front. And this gorgeous 1215cc triple-cylinder engine is producing around 137 horsepower and loads of torque on the low end. So of course, while on the road with that nice horsepower, if you run up the revs a bit, it's going to really give you a thrilling experience, whereas that torque is going to come in handy, putting a lot of power and grip through that rear tire. It's really going to be an enjoyable ride off-road. Now, of course, at the mileage it's at, it's worth mentioning the previous owner took great care to ensure that all the oil changes were done in a timely manner. He kept very detailed records of when these oil changes were performed, and he even had those written out on the previous oil filters for the motorcycle. So certainly somebody who took great care in their maintenance. Now we'll get looking at the condition a little bit more. Starting here at the tank, you see this gorgeous, almost forest green color with a semi-gloss finish. It's in very nice condition. You will find a couple scratches, presumably where a tank bag has sat in the past. Just minor scratches, nothing terrible. You can see here on the side of the motorcycle, it does look very nice. All of the plastics look very nice as well. And as we look at the engine, especially here on the engine guards, you'll see minimal scuffs or signs of damage on the outermost points of the motorcycle, where one would expect to find due to drop damage or the bike going down. We're going to now check out the other side, and you'll find a similar story. It is worth noting, against this rail there was an accessory mounted before, which we here at AlphaCars removed, so that could be the cause of this scuffing here. But as you see on the end of the foot pegs, on the end of the center stand there, and on these rear bags, there's minimal scuffing at all, so that is of course a good sign, and we like to see that, especially on the end of these hand grips. These are certainly the first places I look when interested in a motorcycle. As we're up here at the front of the motorcycle, you'll find these really cool spotlights with those metal guards surrounding them, mounted up there at the front. Those light up a bright yellow color, which are going to be helpful in illuminating the trail or the road, whichever it may be. Find this nice tall windshield, ideal for touring. It's going to provide a lot of wind protection. Very comfortable ride. This bike is ergonomically perfect for a somewhat taller rider, but it's not so heavy. It's only a little bit over 520 pounds, so it's not overly heavy for a smaller rider who's looking to get into the adventure space. As you can see, pretty cool note to mention about these spoked wheels. You'll notice the spokes are arranged in a manner which they don't actually enter the inside of the tire. So a big convenience feature for this as an adventure machine is that these are tubeless tires, whereas on most of these spoked wheels you'll find tubed tires, which involve a little bit more effort on the side of the trail if you need to do a quick tire change. So that of course is a great feature. Now you'll notice single-sided swing arm. As I bring you over to the left side, you'll find it shaft driven through that single-sided swing arm. You'll find it all looks to be in very nice shape. Brakes look great as well. And up here at the front, you do have dual rotors on either side of the front fork. Brakes perform fantastic. Taking a look at the seat is in very nice shape. Minor scuffing there on the rear. See, the stitching is all in very nice shape. And as we look at the actual rider seat, this looks very nice as well. You can see full adjustability here through the rear suspension using the knob just there. Rear suspension is in great shape. That spring looks fantastic. And looking at the front suspension, it's very similar. You do have adjustment here at the top on both forks. Forks are in great shape. You also have this very nice skid plate here at the bottom, which is in nice shape as well. You won't find that has hit too many things throughout its time. It's actually in very nice shape. Another quick look at the hand guards up here at the front. And we're going to fire it up for you so you can hear it running. You see, turn the key. Instrument cluster fires up without a hesitation. Turn on the kill switch there. You can see 25,000 miles just above. Now I do have to clutch in to start this, so this is a two-handed operation. Let you hear this bike running uninterrupted for just a few moments here. Idle is very smooth. Really an impressive engine. That 3-cylinder layout is just perfect match of horsepower and torque, especially in an adventure package such as this one. As you can see, there's a little bit of temperature in the gauge cluster there, so we're going to lighten it up. It runs through the RPMs very smooth, and it sounds excellent. One other feature I'd like to note, there are a couple saddlebags that mount here at the back, nice hard cases. So I'm going to run inside, grab those and mount them up, and then we will resume with the bags mounted. I'll be right back. So as you can see, we got those hard saddlebags mounted up for you. Quick look at these. Really nice product. You can see on the side, only a bit of shadowing from an old sticker that was there, but really no scuffing as you would expect to see if these had gone down with the motorcycle. On both sides, they look very nice. Very rigid case. It's going to offer a lot of protection to whatever items you choose to stow inside. And of course, they're lockable. We do have 3 of these red keys to access the bag, so no stress if you lose your key. One last thing I'd like to show you, another two-handed start, is these lighting elements up here at the front. I just powered them on using that rubberized switch on the handlebars. They shine very bright. They work perfectly. And it provides an even more kind of rally spec look to this already very aggressive and impressive looking machine. So if you have any further questions related to this Triumph Tiger Explorer XC, please reference the listing at alphacars.com, and there you will find all of the relevant contact information. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day. We hope to hear from you soon. Thank you from AlphaCars.